And I do think we should book another holiday.
Okay. Well, we have to book Vegas.
We have to book Vegas. Vegas is happening, Penny.
I did look at business.
Can I bring Penny to Vegas?
I did look at business flight.
They're not that expensive.
No.
Do you think we can bring Penny to Vegas?
No, we can't.
Penny, do you want to go Vegas?
No.
Well, you can have dogs in Vegas.
Yeah, but like we're going to be there for 5 days.
But Penny, have such a good time.
Right.
I'm sorry, we're going to start the episode.
Let's start the episode.
Let's do it. Welcome back to Glow Home. This is our bonus episode, and we're so excited to be back.
Otherwise known as a hot take.
Oh, God, I forgot that you do that. Oh, Lord.
So we thought we were away, and we didn't really talk about it on the pod, first episode back. So we said we will save it for our bonus.
Yeah, hot take on a holiday in general. Because there's do's and don'ts, good things and bad things.
But we'll talk about Sitges because that's where we went.
No, yeah. But what I'm saying is there's of every holiday, there is like good and bad things.
Oh, yes.
So we can talk. It's a good talking point,
It is.
I think.
It is
and
very
everyone
good.
can relate because,
Very good.
Every holiday is kind of the same.
So if you don't know where Sitges is, it is about 45 minutes outside Barcelona. And it's a little coastal town.
It's a little gay town.
It's the gay mecca of Europe.
Yeah. A lot of gays go there. And I feel like we should say that up front.
Yeah,
because
a lot of gays go there.
If you were a straight couple and you went here, and I'm sure lots of straight people
They do.
go
Well,
to
they were there.
Sitges.
Lots of straight couples were there.
But just be aware, you may see some things
that aren't seen every day.
that are not seen on the daily. Because we also went to Sitges, and this happened to us before, unintentional.
And we didn't know.
Just to be very clear.
Yeah.
So Sitges is one of the gay capitals of the world, and they have a thing called Bear Week. Okay? It is a week. So if you don't know, gay men can be categorized into different types of men.
Things.
So like there's a twink, which is like someone who looks young and
Skinny.
fresh and skinny. Then there is a bear, which is all the opposite things of that. Usually slightly more mature, usually a larger, more rotund, handsome gent.
Or could be a very like fit and active older man.
Oh yeah, so maybe they don't have to be.
Yes.
The traditional is like...
The traditional is...
traditional bear. Basically, it's usually a hairy man, hence the word bear. So usually they have a beard, a lot of hair in their body, and they seem to dress themselves in things like leather, harnesses.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that
There's
goes on.
a lot of, I think a bear is
subjective.
No, I think I was going to say they are associated with BDSM. Are they?
Not always. No, I don't think so. But more
There's elements.
A more spicier sexual life, shall we say? Not always, but do you know what? I just think so open, so comfortable,
so
in themselves to not be afraid or unapologetic about.
So we're going to get to this. We're going to get to this, how we felt about them. But to give context, basically, Bear Week is basically a week that celebrates people who identify as a bear, right? So gay men, they all congregate in this town in Sitges, and they have numerous different types of events. At the end of it, all culminating to them crowning Mr. Bear
Sitges
2025, right? It's like a pageant, but for
bears,
hairy men, right? And basically, this happened to us in the exact same way last time. I think it's whatever that week is in September.
It's essentially just the week after my birthday.
Yeah. So basically, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday of our holiday was the last weekend of Bear Week. Yeah. And then we had the following week, which was not Bear Week.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would do it 100 times over. I'd go that next. I'd go those same dates again.
Fascinating.
It is honestly some of the best, like, I'm positively, like, I'm not saying like, basically I'm saying it's the best people watching you'll ever have in your whole entire life.
Oh my God.
But in the most positive way, because as Paul was alluding to earlier, these men were all shapes and sizes.
Everything and in between.
Everything in between. They were wearing like very varying amounts of clothing. Very, very varying.
You can leave that open to your imagination.
Yeah. And can I just say, they walked around Sitges as if they owned the place.
Yeah, it was amazing.
The confidence was unbelievable in like the most beautiful way. Like
no, it was
so
amazing.
Beautiful.
It was
like
amazing.
they were living their life.
Yeah, they didn't care about what anyone else thought. They were just in their own bear bubble. Having a great time.
And do you know what? Bula bus.
Bula bus.
Well done.
So Mark spoke there a little bit about people watching.
Yeah.
And in Sitges, there is a square that in each corner, it essentially looks out onto a runway, as what you would like to call it. So the main traffic would go up and sideways. So across essentially. And in each corner pocket, there's a bar with loads of chairs. And you just sit there, drink your brains out.
It's the weirdest thing in the world. So it's like outdoor seating outside the front of 4 bars that are all in a square. But every seat faces outwards.
Yeah, so faces the runway.
Every seat faces the way in which people would walk past.
Yeah.
And what I think is hilarious is like, it's called the actual, so it's not actually called this. What it's called in Google's map is not what it's called.
What it's called.
It's like, I don't know what it is, like it's the central square, but on Google Maps, the clever bastards, it is called Judgment Square, which I just think is so clever because basically everyone, it's like the ultimate people watching experience.
And it's also where people kind of congregate and meet before a night out.
Yeah.
So you'll see people meeting, like we were there, I'd say at every hour in terms of like we were there mid lunchtime. Yeah. We went there at a different time, going from dinner, like coming from the beach into dinner time.
We were drinking a lot, people.
We drank a lot. And we found Sitges had so many beautiful rosés because sometimes when you go to Spain...
I didn't know where that was going to go.
Sometimes when you go to Spain, the rosé is kind of like a diluted red wine. Like it's not that nice. And these were... we didn't get one bad rosé. They were all pale.
Yeah, they were actually.
They were all
really
pale.
Lovely. They were all really lovely.
Yeah. So we just found ourselves sitting there having a peruse.
Honestly, some of the things that
and
we
love making up. I love making up stories about people.
Yeah, we did this whole thing where like we were just like there'd be a group of 5 people and we'd like kind of make up what the dynamic is between all of them, which I quite enjoyed.
Yeah, probably for off-air conversations, but yeah.
It was very good.
It was very, very good.
Very good. But yeah, so, we stayed in a lovely hotel. Which was also...
The hotel was beautiful.
It was about a 20-minute walk from 25-minute walk from the main
2 kilometers
town. And Paul did not love that.
No, it was fine for the first 2 or 3 days, but like by day 5 or 6, I was like, because what we were doing was we were walking into town for lunch and then back out of town and then back in at nighttime and back out because taxis were nowhere to be seen. We got 2 taxis, I think, in our total time there.
There was the Ting Ting.
Oh, there was the Ting Ting. We'll talk about the Ting Ting in a second. There was no taxis. And the one time we did get 2 taxis, it cost us €35
for 2 kilometers.
For 2 kilometers. No traffic. We were in our hotel in 4 minutes.
It's ridiculous.
It was wild.
But I don't understand. I thought Uber was like a standard like cost across the world. It is not.
So essentially what a lot of gay men would do was they would probably rent an Airbnb or they would stay in hotels that are I'd say a 5 or 10 minute walking distance to Judgment Square, say. Whereas our hotel was a little bit out, but it was so beautiful.
It was
our
a little bit out. It was
literally
beautiful. 20-minute walk.
Yeah, it was fun. But if you're wearing a little flip flopper like I do, I literally just wear shirts, sandals and shorts.
Paul has the trotters out the whole time.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Trotters out. I had the best time ever.
It was so good. We actually really switched off.
Yeah, we really did.
I think we had one weekend there and then we kind of looked at each other and said, we have another whole week.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Which was so
9 days. No, it was 9 nights, so 10 days.
9 nights, 10 days.
It was the perfect amount of time.
Yeah. Early flight out and early flight home, which was the win because we were home by like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, and then we just had the day to chill at home.
Which was nice.
Really highly recommend.
Yeah.
But my key takeaways are that You need to, when you're going on holidays, if you can, I would rather go on less holidays per year and just have longer nicer holidays when you do go.
Yeah.
Because like, I think if you were to have shorter holidays, it takes me 4 days to turn off.
Yeah. I felt like we came home very relaxed from that holiday.
You did have a few hangovers.
Oh, I had a few hangovers. Do we want to talk about the Toastgate room service?
I actually can't remember it fully, but yes, let's explain. So we got home one night drunk.
So again, it's not big main city.
Yeah.
So there's no real eateries. There's no real eateries as you're leaving a club, shall we say.
The club.
So our takeaway would be we'd get home and we would order club sandwiches.
We only did it one night.
We did it 2 nights.
Oh.
2 nights.
No wonder the room service bill was so expensive.
And the first night I was on another planet.
Yeah, Paul was very drunk.
Yeah, so you can take over then.
So I hear Paul, first of all, he can't get the phone to work to call down, so it's gone on forever. Then eventually he gets through and he's trying to place the order. And then he's like, then I can't remember what happened. So you ordered a club sandwich.
Yeah, 2 club sandwiches and chips. 2 club sandwiches,
but then you also asked for bread.
Yeah.
So you asked for extra bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
what arrived was...
No, I think there was a confusion. I don't think he actually meant that you wanted extra bread, but something happened and 2 club sandwiches arrived.
Fair play to that.
Yeah.
Gal.
Also a bottle of rosé, which can I just say, I did not ask for. Paul ordered. We did not need any more drink at that point. We did not need any more drink.
I don't know why.
And then just a plate with 2 pieces of toast on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I started laughing because I thought it was the randomest thing, like this gorgeous setup with like the 2 club sandwiches, the rosé, I think there was Coke Zeros, there was all sorts of things, and then just these 2 pieces of toast that like got lost in translation. And me and Paul were laughing about it, but what really made me laugh is I was just about to go asleep and I just heard this.
Lights off.
I just heard this crunch, 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 crunch. I turned on the lights and Paul's just sitting there
eating a piece
in the corner of the room eating dry toast.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I just love bread.
You do love bread. Yeah, you do.
We talk a little bit about entertainment.
Yes.
Because there's lots to go and do and see. We actually, this is very random. The club doesn't really open until like 2:30 or 3 in the morning. So it goes on until 5 or 6. So we actually never made it to
the club
because they were going on very late. Like we made it to some clubs. We made it to some late bars, but we never made it to like a nightclub as such.
Was Queen's on a nightclub?
Yeah, but that finished. We were home and all by 2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was okay. Yeah. There were some bars that, actually you're right.
I think you're absolutely lying 100%.
Anyway, so lots of drag shows.
Well, it's a gay capital, so you would imagine. Capital.
So on Bear Week, they were doing the bear brunch. So we went to the bear
ended
brunch.
Up sitting beside an Irishman who we ended up having like
lots of
someone that we knew.
Of course we did. Of course we ended up.
Why is that happening every holiday? You end up sitting beside an Irishman who you know his like cousin or sister.
Shout out to JP if he's listening.
Hi JP, we love you.
Anyway, so we had a great time there. There was day brunch. We met Drag with No Name, who was very funny.
Very funny.
Very funny. And Berry Poppins. They were very old, so a bit different because in the UK they do live vocal, whereas here we do a lot more lip sync.
Yeah.
So it was actually great. And there were some Eurovision nods. It was a real fun day.
It was a really fun
I think
brunch.
The tickets were like 45 or 50 quid.
Jugs of Prosecco.
Jugs of mimosa.
Honestly,
well, the afterburn was like, get me something that isn't
any more of it anymore.
A mimosa. So we did that in the day, which was really good. And then I love to just find some sort of drag evening, entertainment evening, where you get like a sit down meal and you see the local drag queens do their thing. So we were sitting there watching away, and I was completely oblivious to this, but we were sitting beside this fairy who appeared at the night to be very posh.
I don't know where this is going.
You know where
I'm going to let you. No, don't. I'm going to let you go. I'm excited.
So very, very posh. And we were like, oh God, we're beside like very sophisticated, drinking red wine, having a great time. And when the show starts, where they're sitting, so you're sitting in a normal dining setting.
Are you talking about the English one?
In Queens.
The drag? Yeah, okay.
No, in Queens, where I'll go there. So essentially, when the show starts, I'm facing Mark, would sit in beside Mark because it's a big long booth, and the show would start. So the night is going on. They're taking more.
I know the night you're talking about now.
They're taking more drink orders. So, I'm having a great time. We're drinking a bubble. We're having a lovely time. Like, we're not drunk.
Paul, get to the good part of the story.
So anyway, coming to the end of it, next of all, there is crash, bang, wallop, a bing bang. And the who we thought were very sensible men, one was absolutely twisted and going up to the bar and asking for more drink. But then on the way home, because he was sent away saying, no, you're not having any more, because they obviously knew he was locked. I was completely oblivious to this. And he sat down, and then the bar staff came over with bottles of water, like mortified.
Well, you've told this story around the houses.
Oh, so sorry.
But like, in short,
beautiful,
not beautiful, lovely older gentlemen, sophisticated older gentlemen, it's a dinner.
It's a dinner. No, it's a 3-course dinner.
It's a 3-course dinner.
A nice dinner.
We're at a 3-course dinner in a restaurant. Basically, we thought these two men were not really into the show and not really into it. Then one of them literally stands up from his dinner and basically nearly hits the deck. Like nearly hits the deck, right? And they cut them off from the bar. They wouldn't serve them anymore. They would bring them down water. And then eventually they had to ask them to leave. And they got really arsy about it.
They did, yeah.
And I was like, you can never judge a book by its cover.
No.
Because they looked like they were sophisticated gentlemen. Yeah. And actually they were just...
We thought we'd be the loud ones, and we were very well behaved.
We were very drunk. I thought you were talking about, because Paul made me go to 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3 drag shows.
I know where you were going.
And he made me go to this other one.
Oh my God.
Which was...
We have to give the
bar?
giggles for this. So Parrots are like a hotel chain group. So one of the bars...
Honestly,
actually,
it was the worst night of my life.
3 of the 4 bars in Judgment Square are owned by Parrots, but they're all called different names. So one is Parrots, one's something else, and one's the other, but they're all Parrots. So on a Friday, every week, Lady Diamond does a dinner drag brunch. So we were like, let's just do it. It's or a drag dinner, sorry, not a brunch. And we were like, let's just do it. It's good fun.
Yeah. And also, it was the worst night of my life because...
It was chaos.
It wasn't chaos. It was shit, right?
Service was bad now.
Service was really bad. Food was terrible. But more importantly, right, now...
See, this isn't your shtick, whereas I really enjoyed it.
To be clear, I have lots of English friends that I absolutely love, right? But it was the most English fucking thing in the world. Loads of like British people like...
Heckling. They were
heckling. And also like, she'd be like, oh yeah, love, want a banana? Uh-huh. I'd be like...
it was real.
What? Oh my God, this is so unintelligent.
So... That's why I love the humor.
It was so unintelligent. I just think things that are clever make me laugh.
You like clever
I don't
things.
like stupid
I like stupid shit.
Stupid
so, for
shit.
instance, some examples where
I don't like
instead of Goldfinger, it was Brown Finger.
It's gross. It's gross.
And the song lyrics then changed.
It's gross.
One of my favorites was just a spoonful of ejaculant.
Like that
makes the medicine go down.
It doesn't even go to the song. No, it doesn't.
It was
so
just
bad.
It was
anyway. Needless to say, if you're thinking of a holiday to Sitges with your wife or husband, I would think maybe think twice.
Think if you're looking for a good time.
Yeah, I mean, for the gays out there, we do recommend doing 3 days of Bear Week at the end of it as an observer.
Brilliant.
And then have your holiday after. And more importantly, find somewhere on your holiday where you can watch people and make up stories about their lives.
Highly recommend it.
But we are very excited about having another holiday soon because it refreshed and recharged our batteries, which is why we were so excited to come back for.
Very exciting one coming up.
We do, yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
In December.
Oh, yes. I don't know if we can say it.
Well, you said it last season. We're going to Lapland.
We're going to Lapland with the family, and all the kids are coming.
Fun.
It's going to be very exciting. We're very excited.
I think that's it for our hot take.
That is it for our hot take. Ladies and gentlemen, holidays, do them. They're fun. And we're going to see you on our next episode where it'll where we will have a guest. But we're not going to say who it is just yet. But we have a very exciting guest.
Yeah.
So that's them arriving. See you in the next episode.
Bye.